Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, so let's go ahead and take a look. We have confirmation of LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, this was obvious and expected. The New Year's announcement for JP did say that there was going to be an LR EZA during this month. It was going to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku. There's going to be version maintenance later on tonight. We're going to get the power level update, and then presumably Super Saiyan 3 Goku's going to be in there, and then they'll actually be coming out. So it'll be interesting to see, right? So I guess let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's take a look at LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We got translations from Minato. Now, the number one thing I want to point out right before we jump into this is how he's going to work with Dragon Fist. Well, the TUR Dragon Fist. Remember that TUR Dragon Fist essentially has to be run in slot 2 or 3. This decision, I mean, let's just say this. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku needs to be crafted very carefully to work well with this guy, who essentially has to be run in slot 2 or 3, right? So, let's see what we got. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let's go ahead and see what he's doing here. So, leader skill becomes key 4, 120% of stats, extreme tech, 3 key, 90% of stats, sure. So his 12 key super attack, he greatly stacks attack, then he gets 30% defense for 1 turn, then he does colossal damage with a high chance to stun. Okay. Interesting. So, he's stacking attack. It is greatly, though. That's 50%. People oftentimes, I think, kind of get seduced by attack stacking. But typically, if it's not for a character that is, like, building up towards an active skill or, you know, like a finished skill or something like that, like, attack stacking is not really that big of a deal. Okay, so his 18 key effect. Okay, that's 100% attack. 30% defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, and then massively lower enemy defense. So 100% attack on that 18 key, and then 50% attack. It's a stack on his 12 key. If he has additionals, Alright, so his passive, he gets 59% attack and 200% defense at the start of turn. Okay. 120% attack and defense on super attack. 50% damage reduction until performing a super. That's interesting. 200% attack and attack breaks once within the turn when doing an 18 key super. Huh. He gets 2 key up to 6, 20% attack, up to 59% with each super attack performed. From the 6th turn on, okay, sure. When facing one enemy, your HP is 59% or below, get an extra 7 key, 59% attack, and a guaranteed crit. So, like, he seems rather good, rather solid to me. I mean, this is interesting because this... It depends how we're going to get value out of this. This definitely does block AoEs a lot. Now, I mean, I think people would see this and they'll go, ha 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 ha, Fusion's a monster, here I come. But remember, I mean, our boy here is still a tech character. So, it's like the 50% is going to cut down the damage on that AoE for sure. But, I mean, it's still going to do damage. I mean, 200% defense at the start of turn is good. And he's getting this 120% on super attack. The 30%'s up here. But it is 200% that he gets at the start of turn. He used to be at 120%. One thing that is nice, usually when they EZA a character, they will leave this type of debuff in the character's kit. We've seen it time and time again where characters will have, again, this sort of effect, and they maintain that. But that he doesn't have that. Yeah, this I do think he's gonna be rather fun. He should resemble LR Goku Black, I think, with probably lower defense after he attacks, but more defense before he attacks than LR Goku Black. But that's kind of like the vibes I'm getting from him, which, I mean, I think is pretty good. LR Goku Black to me was a very good EZA. And I feel like I'm getting, again, the kind of like same vibes from this guy that I was from him. That, to me, that seems pretty good. I know people were very highly anticipating this guy. I do think that on this type of kit, this is interesting, though. This attack break. So you could do this once per turn. Right? So it's going to be like the 7th anniversary LRs. That's still pretty good. The only thing is using him with the other Dragon Fist is just going to be a little bit iffy. Super Saiyan experienced fighters Kamehameha or in a flash, limit breaking form, trying to limit legendary power. He's on a lot of teams, obviously, right? So, it's interesting. I think I like this guy. Yellow Coin LR EZAs throughout most of 2023 were pretty good. You know, we saw characters like Beerus and Whis, LR God Goku, 16, 17, 18, LR Goku Black, who were all effective Yellow Coin LR EZAs. And I'm thinking that this LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to be the same thing. Giving him that damage reduction right away is pretty interesting. And it's like, you know, we could put him potentially in like slot 2 or 3, and if there's just one attack right there, he'll just get rid of it. So I could see value on this guy. This is not a bad EZA for sure. Obviously, I'm going to be curious to see, you know, how well does like that 50% damage reduction and stuff work. Let me just take a look. I want to see the 200% teams this guy is on. Let me just pull that up. All right, let's see what we got here. So these are the 200% leader skills that he's on. Okay, this guy certainly has a team that needs help. Yamcha's, of course. I mean, Bardock, Super Trunks, these guys are pretty much mostly throwaways now. I guess if you're a Super Trunks defender, I mean, this is a character that could certainly help. Super Trunks could always get all the help he could need. Now, the only thing I would really have a fear with this guy, potentially, with biting off more than you could chew, is running this guy in slot 1. Because you got the damage reduction, so you'd think it might work out pretty effectively. But the tech pan slot, I call it, if there's super attack there, like if there's like 2 or 3 attacks right there, and then he gets supered in that spot, could be pretty bad. But I think that this guy seems like he's going to be pretty good. Yeah, not bad. If Dokkan is going to keep making LRs have decent EZAs, I think that puts us in a really good position where LR's value go up. Personally, I think LRs probably should just have a standard of being better than TURs. I mean, I guess I don't really care too much as long as all characters are at least effective, but we're getting back to some good stuff. If every Yellow Coin LR they pump out is just going to be a hitter. Right, because I'm constantly talking about, oh, this EZA is good, this EZA is good. Remember that, I mean, the shadow worst EZA last year is like LR Kale and Khalifa. I mean, obviously are they that much better than like TUR Goku Black? Or like, are they way better than him? I don't know. They're like the shadow unit that kind of slipped through the cracks, LR Kale and Khalifa, for how terrible they are. I feel like people don't give them credit for how god-awful they are. They're that. I mean, the thing is unlike Goku Black, they at least build up dodge, right? But that's gonna be my next agenda, is trashing them. There's a couple of other things just to talk about real quick before we finish up here. So again, there is maintenance tonight, which is going to lead to us the power level stuff. There's going to be 2 new stages for Red Zone. It's against Z Broly as expected, and then Bio Broly. Now, one thing to look out for is there is a Beerus support memory we're getting. If that's not in the data download, then I do expect even more Red Zone stages next week. I looked it up previously. Red Zone Cell Max last year, so, you know, in January 2023, he came out on like the 17th or the 18th or something like that. Now, I know it's, you know, not the same as last year and stuff like that, but, I mean, we are talking about a Red Zone that is here. And I think that there will be either 1 or 2 stages, I guess potentially 3 stages. Hirudegarn, Beerus, and Golden Frieza, I think, could be on the table as well. Weird that they didn't do Hirudegarn. Obviously, Beerus and Golden Frieza don't have fights yet. There is a new stage here. What is this? Sibling Bonds. Extreme Super Battle Road. Okay, probably won't be too bad. 17 and 18 should be very effective in there, right? Well, wait, will they? Because, I mean, we don't have Goku's Sibling Bonds. We'll see. And then we have... Oh, this is, what's it called? Storied Figures. This is a Storied Figures category. Okay. Storied Figures, sure. We just got some characters for that. And then that's the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So there we go. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, dude, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. His EZA, man, he does look pretty good. Shout out to Minato, of course. Let me know what you guys think. But I think we'll be able to put in some work with this guy, actually. Yeah, not bad.